Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Pascalaka from Pascalaka Music. I'm back. Now, the whole of 2021, I've created so much music. Basically, what I've done is use inspiration from the show and created my own music. A lot of it was season 4 theory themes. Now that the real season 4 has come out, I have not created any new content since then. The first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you guys my reaction to season 4 before we move on with whatever content we're gonna do on this page. Now, before I go on, I'd like to let you guys know that please do not let my opinion of season 4 affect your opinion of season 4. And do not let my opinion of season 4 affect whatever you feel about this page. What I do is create music inspired by the show, and eventually I will make music from other shows and other franchises like the Marvel franchise, Star Wars, more of that are coming, and more of Cobra Kai 2 are coming. But today, let's focus on Cobra Kai Season 4, my reviews. Now, these reviews will be broken down in different pieces and they're all on the chapters below. What does Pascal think of Season 4? There's the good and there's the bad. Overall, Season 4 gave me some things that I love so much. Some of the best things that I've seen in this entire franchise. I'm talking about even all the way back to the Karate Kid films. I've seen some things in this season that is better than I've ever seen in the entire franchise. And at the same time, Season 4 brought in some things that I also did not like so much. What did I not like about Season 4? Guys, if there was a season that was supposed to be more serious than all the other seasons, this was supposed to be it. If there was a season that should emphasize more on tournaments and the karate, this was supposed to be it. If there was a season that was not supposed to bring in new characters and you focus on all the multiple characters that you already have and build them up, build all the acts and finish it into one final chapter, this was supposed to be it. Therefore, I was quite disappointed and shocked at the amount of comedy that was present in this season. And at the same time, I was very, very disappointed at the fact that they brought in new characters and they focused so much screen time on these new characters. At the end of season 3 made you so hyped for the tournament. And now you watch season 4 and it felt like the tournament's an afterthought. I'm like, for someone who took the show quite seriously, who took the karate quite seriously, who took the tournament quite seriously, I feel like the show kicked me in the balls. But however, the things that I do like, Terry, Mother Silver. And the other thing that I love the most, ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry, but Robby King is the best character in this franchise. And for someone who feels my second favorite character of the show is Hawk, as much as I didn't like some things in season 4, I'm sorry, that final fight between Eli and Robby is the best fight scene in the entire franchise. The entire franchise. No Karate Kid movie, no Cobra Kai fights can beat what these two boys have done. Sholo, I'm sorry, he's a great character. He plays Miguel so well. But when it comes to the fight performance, Jacob and Tanner are the best. And they took this thing to the whole new level.
So who do you think has the best karate skills on the cast?
Like it's between, you know, Tanner and Jacob, you know?
I would say Jacob and Tanner, I think.
Tanner.
Daniel Larusso. Okay, overall Daniel Larusso was Daniel Larusso. He took the tournament seriously, just like you expected every character to do. Ralph Macchio, great performance as usual. And the ending, you know, the way he was really heartbroken at the end when he lost, it was really powerful. He really makes the show, I like any character that makes the show serious. Next up on Miyagi-Do, Sam Larusso. I say those who did not like Sam Larusso season 3 probably like her even less. You see, let me tell you what people don't like about the Larussos. Ever since the beginning of Karate Kid 1, they think about the Larussos, portray themselves like these angels, these good people, when in fact they do bad stuff. You know what I mean? People see them as hypocrites, and that's the exact case with Sam and Larusso. I mean, the other guy. What's his name again? Up next in Miyagi-Do, Demetri. Now, guys, the whole time on this page, I try to stay neutral. I never spoke to you about the characters that I liked and the characters that I hate. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I hated Demetri in season 1, season 2, but season 4, oh my goodness. Everything that I did not like about Demetri was ripped off. The guy was a legit fighter in season 4. He's the most improved fighter. And you can tell that Gianni, the actor, even you can tell from his face that he trained. He worked out for the role this season. He trained very hard. So those challenge, when I saw him, like, yo, that's Demetri. Wow, that was really impressive. And his fight with Robby was great. I liked it. You know what I mean? He lost, but you know, if you lose well, and he lost well. Up next in Miyagi-Do is the new champion, Eli Moskowitz, not Hawk. And this season, I was so disappointed at the fact that Hawk was nowhere to be found. Imagine if Hawk is your favorite character and you watch this whole season and you don't see him anywhere. Hawk won. No, it was Eli. Fine, same guy. I have a question for the writers. If you knew that Eli was going to win, was going to become the champion, then why on earth you didn't spend more time on his character the whole season? You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 episodes. 10 episodes to build his story, to build his arc, but no, he was nowhere to be seen. Nowhere. It was like 3 scenes and then the tournament. That pissed me off. 10 episodes, he was nowhere to be seen, and then the tournament. No. So that really pissed me off. His arc was great, but it could have been a lot better if you spent more time. And I'm sorry, Hawk and Moon, they're my favorite couple. There was a little bit of them in season 2 and I loved it. I wanted more of that in season 3, but nothing. Zero. Not one scene with Hawk and Moon in season 3. That pissed me off. 10 episodes and not one scene between Hawk and Moon. Fine. And now season 4, not one scene between Hawk and Moon. And then at the end, she shows up. She kisses him. What the f? Whoa. Wait a second. I'm watching it and I'm like, yeah. How did we get here? What? How did we get here? I'm sorry. I like the results, but I don't like how we got here. It's so freaking unrealistic. Lazy freaking writing. At least you could have had 2 or 3 scenes of them, one, trying to get back together, arguing, blah, 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 and get back together again, and remember, they don't talk to each other, and boom, and later on, time out, she kisses her, boom! Just like 2, 3 scenes, people! But it was nothing! Zero! And then that, it was, sorry, lazy writing. Lazy writing. I was so disappointed. Happy Eli won, happy for him, but then please, you could have spent more time building Hawk. Now let's move on to my biggest disappointment. I was a huge fan of Eagle Fang. Johnny Lawrence, Miguel, boom, Hawk, Johnny Eagle Fang, boom, that's it. These are the champions. I was rooting for them, but Eagle Fang was a big freaking flop. And I'm sorry, whenever I go to these fan pages, I see people still rooting for Eagle Fang, you disgust me. Eagle Fang was a big freaking joke. I think that's what the writers were going for. Eagle Fang was cool, but it was a failure. Big failure. Johnny Lawrence was a big idiot this season. I missed the season 2 Johnny Lawrence. That guy was badass, he was a winner. This season, I felt the tournament was so important, so I really thought that Johnny Lawrence was going to be serious this season. But no, they turned him into a big joke, doing the same old stupid shit he was doing when he was loser in season 1. Walking around, handing out pamphlets, that was stupid. The time where he was supposed to recruit girls into his dojo, cool. And some of us thought that Devon was the girl who did the flips in the trailer. And some of us thought Devon was maybe the girl that jumped from one building to the other. So we thought she was a legit fighter. But no! Devon was another nerd that Johnny Lawrence was going to recruit. People, listen. So Devon was the dumbest thing for me this season. I thought it was so stupid. Let me explain to you guys. I think they need to stop. This whole idea that anybody out of nowhere who doesn't do any karate, doesn't do any sports at all, can just join the dojo, train for a few weeks, and then they become karate black belt masters. This needs to stop. It needs to stop. We had enough. It was cool the first time Karate Kid won with Daniel Larusso. It was cool. In fact, they spent almost a whole hour training Daniel Larusso. A whole hour of movie screen time, right? It was just a few months, but it was a whole hour's movie screen time. And we believed it. It was an underdog. It was awesome. But now, it needs to stop. So this whole idea of Johnny Lawrence recruiting nerds is pissing me off now. I'm getting, now it's pissing me off. It's not funny, it's stupid, it makes me hate the show. I know a lot of you like her because you want to laugh, and it doesn't make you laugh, I'm sorry. Miguel, at the end of the show, of the season, I felt that, okay, I guess it's over. Miguel's no longer the star of the show. And frankly, I think I'm cool with that. There's a big emphasis on Robby, which is cool because I love Robby. Huge emphasis on Kenny, which pissed me off. I don't understand why. I think they're trying to build the future of the show. So I don't associate Miguel with karate anymore. But then time for the tournament, some few fighting here and there, and then the fight between him and Hawk and all right, so Eagle Fang is done then. Eagle Fang is a big flop. So there you go. So I don't understand why you fans are still rooting for Eagle Fang because it's dead. It was stupid. Johnny Lawrence was a big idiot. Miguel, broken. Hawk, left. Devon is a stupid idiot. Assface is still Assface, stupid idiot. Yeah, so what's so cool about Eagle Fang? What? What is it? Nothing. Nothing so cool about Eagle Fang. So because of that, I feel that last scene of Johnny Lawrence going back to the Cobra Kai dojo that he started with those flashbacks, when I saw that, I'm like, yes, come on. Get back to who you were. You know who you really are because John Kreese was right. Cobra Kai is where you belong. Cobra Kai is where Robby belongs. Two of them, Robby and Johnny hugging in that dojo. That is what John Kreese was looking for, and that's what maybe I was looking for. I like the Johnny Lawrence from Cobra Kai. Not as a bad guy, but as a badass in Cobra Kai. That's why he was at his best. And Robby, so far, he's at his best in Cobra Kai. So what I want in season 5, those two stay in that dojo. Johnny Lawrence should be a sensei in Terry Silver's Cobra Kai dojo franchise, and Robby should train under his father in that same dojo. That would be beautiful to watch. Now let's move on to Cobra Kai. Let's start with a new character, Kenny. Okay, you people were so excited about Kenny way before the show started. So I don't get it. Is it the fact that Dallas Young, is that his name, is a popular character from a Disney show or something? I don't know. But you people are so excited about him. I think a lot of you are kids and you're so excited about it. Cool. But I'm not excited. I care about the tournament, and there's no way that a new character would care about the tournament. So it will make the tournament seem less important, which is exactly what happened. That you have characters that have been training and fighting and telling this story for 4 seasons, the final season of this whole story, and you're gonna bring in new characters, a new story. No, we're busy, something's going on. Why are you gonna bring new characters that, I don't know. For me, it's a big distraction, and I was right. It was a big distraction, and it made the tournament seem less important. And it's just weird, and they're so young, and it's like, how badass can you make an 11-year-old, 12-year-old? You know what I mean? So it's weird. It's just weird. It's a bit unrealistic, even having him reaching the quarterfinals and stuff. Does the kid perform well? He does. Dallas Young performed well, both as an actor and also as, fight performer. Great. It's the future. But they spent way too much time. The whole episode 2, I was fucking pissed. John Kreese, the mastermind behind Johnny Lawrence, the mastermind behind Doc Hawk, the mastermind behind Mecha Robby. He turned Robby into a karate beast. I love it. It's beautiful. Just any scene with him and Terry Silver was just beautiful. I guess it's for the grown folks. A lot of you kids don't care about this shit, but us, we do. And moving on to Kyler. I just don't like how they keep making him look so freaking weak. To make a show interesting, you need to make the bad guy seem like a huge threat. Not just on one angle. They had Robby beat the entire dojo. Yeah, I get it. You're trying to make Robby look strong, but you made everybody else look weak and useless. It's a little too much. Robby beating everybody, the whole dojo, I think it's a little too much. Tory Nichols was freaking adorable this season. If you love Tory Nichols, I think this season made you love her even more. The care that Larusso showed her broke her down. The care that Kreese shows her breaks her down. Yo, this relationship, Tory and Robby, my goodness. I'm sorry, but that was beautiful. Nothing was forced. That's what I like. It was natural. They didn't rush it. It just happened by itself, and it was the best relationship that I've seen. It was the sexiest relationship since Daniel and Kumiko. But that scene at the prom, losing her guard, and she rested her head on his shoulder. She was tough and strong girl the whole time, but that moment she just let loose. She's tired. She's tired of holding this strong heart. She just let go. In the car, just laughing a little bit, and that kiss and when she got on top of him for the third time. Yo, guys, that was sexy. That's the sexiest moment in this entire franchise. That was beautiful. Robby and Tory, they belong together. Beautiful relationship, mature, well written, awesome. Terry Silver was an amazing addition to the show. Perfect character. First, you relate to him as Terrence. In that scene where he talks with Kreese, they talk about the past. The moment that he mentioned that he was on cocaine in Karate Kid 3, boom, I was sold. Because a lot of people complain on how he played his character, it was so over the top. But the fact that he mentioned that he was on cocaine, that made this show so awesome. And his transition from Terrence to Terry, one from the PTSD from the war, you know what I mean? And he uses that insanity, that crazy karate demon as a way to kill that persona of his, that scared, cowardly persona of his. That just made everything make sense and made everything awesome. That scene, oh my God, I just clapped. It was, you could feel the tension in the room. There was no karate fighting, no screaming, but the tension in the room was big. That's what I want this show to be. This show should have more of that shit. More drama, more serious stuff. What do I feel about the music in season 4? The music in season 4 did not blow me away like season 1, season 2, and season 3. Yeah, a few themes that I liked. The Johnny versus Daniel theme, that was beautiful. That's like, okay, but I wanted more of that, you know? But overall, the music this season, especially the tournament music, I don't know. It's like, there wasn't that much emotion in it. Especially the Eli vs. Robby music, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. It's like, it felt like just a bunch of sound effects. It felt like, you know, it's horror music and stuff. There was not that much melody and emotion. So, there's a chance that I may make my own version. I'll rescore it my own way. I'll keep creating my stuff, original stuff, inspired by the show. But gradually, we'll get to the point where I'll evolve and do more stuff. So Star Wars music, I'll start making them. Marvel music, I'll start making them. But other than that, expect to see a bit more vlogs as well on this page. Hope you don't mind. Alright guys, so until next time, enjoy. Peace. Rock on. No mercy.